Hi, my name's Jason. Let's go fishing. At a beach I've never fished before today, and came out here at low tide, poking around a little bit, kind of getting the lay of the land. I like to look at a beach I've never been to before at low tide to see what the structure looks like. Tide should have flipped now and is coming in, so we're going to fish the incoming or the flood and see if we can't get into a couple fish. Should be fishy right here. There's a big starfish. See some small fish staging right there. Gotta be careful not to step on nothing. This drops right off. Let's see if we can't get a cast in here. Really let it sink again. I let it sink. I'm using an intermediate line. It only sinks about 1.5 inches per second. And that fly's got a little bit of weight to it, but not a lot. Little cone head. I can't remember if I've got any lead on it or not, honestly. I think that was a little coho. I'll have to look at the video. I didn't want to keep it out of the water too long. Didn't look like a cutty. Looked like a salmon. Look at this guy. Big old moon snail. What is that? Sea cucumber? He's a long ways from the water right now. Interesting, the tide's definitely coming in this direction, but the current's still flowing that way as if the tide's going out. So at some point I would think that this current has to flip-flop in here. So the wind, you can probably hear it. It's blowing straight across my face over my casting shoulder. Not ideal. That's okay. It's part of fishing in the Puget Sound. You're gonna have wind. I just need to get better at managing it, that's all. The Whiskey Girl. Like that name. Oh, it's just the tiniest little guy. What is it? Oh, it's off. Whatever it was itty bitty. What I'm doing is actually kind of fishing this like it's a river. Throwing the fly out there and just kind of letting it swing like a wet fly swing. That felt like a bump. Well, I moved to another beach with hopes that the wind might be blowing in a direction more favorable to me being a right-handed caster, and it is. But as you can probably hear, it's also blowing quite hard. And the water is really colored up. So I don't think I'm going to stick around here very long. Give it a few casts. That last beach, wind was just too much, so we're going to give it one more shot, one more beach. Pretty obvious where I'm at. Fingers crossed. Well, made it back to the truck. No fish at beach number 3, just those 2 little ones at that first beach. Overall, though, pretty good day. Didn't get skunked and got to explore some new water, so we'll call that a success. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.